We're on. He don't like to drink.
All right, so I know we're missing about like 2 weeks of coverage. It's been crazy. I was at LA, Vegas, wilding out, having the time of my life.
Womp womp.
I'm back, and
I was
so
praying they lost their luggage. Ain't even bring me
oh,
back nothing.
how about on the way back? I thought they lost my luggage. Turns out I just didn't recognize it. But I was all up in the claims department, too high. I'm getting ready to go all the way
Bought
in,
your bag.
and I was just thinking to myself, you know what, God? See, I'm so glad I held my tongue at least just for a little while because I was 2 seconds.
He will do it every time. He will show yourself to you every time. Look at God.
Won't he do it?
Oh, okay. So like you said, we got a lot to cover. So I hope y'all gonna ride with us through this video. We're gonna try to hit it and quit it so we don't have y'all in this video all night. And of course we got drinks on deck. Keith don't like the cocktail, but I do.
It's a party foul to waste good liquor, so we're gonna keep the party going.
Little 1800. So we're gonna start with Basketball Wives.
No, Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, that. Sorry.
So we're recapping the last 2 episodes, in which the one before the last opens up with Phaedra walking in on the conversation between Apollo and Kenya. So before I really go in, I want to say that having heard the conversation, I'm not mad at it because they kind of came to some type of medium, I guess. But it bothered me that I just felt like it kind of dragged on for no reason at all, actually. And it was kind of dumb after a while.
It really was.
And so with that being said, so the conversation really wasn't out of the way, but I just thought that it was just.
I thought the conversation was completely unnecessary. At this point, this is something that's like a year old. Or give or take a few months. It's extremely old, and y'all have moved on. But I felt like Kenya used the rumors or whatever to have the opportunity to talk to him alone. And I just think it was one of her messy tactics personally, and I didn't like it.
Well, you know what? And I can get with that because I think I agree with Phaedra. Why are you seeking a friendship with the husband when you don't even have a friendship with the wife? And see, and
that'll preach.
It's gonna segue into to an event later because I'll just say this before I go into it. I don't want to skip or jump around. So I'm just going to say when Phaedra was upset, I thought she had every right to be upset.
Yes.
I don't think that the air is clear enough for Apollo to have a friendship with her. I think when you're married, out of respect for your wife, if she doesn't like somebody, and I'm not saying you don't have to like the person, you don't have to dislike the person too, but obviously that's somebody you should probably stay away from and not seek a friendship with them. You
Indeed.
know, and it's just awkward.
Can I say something?
You gotta do the hand. Can I say something?
I just would like here, and I'm not rap type, y'all. I say all the time, light skinned girls crazy. If I don't rock with that chick, you don't rock with that chick.
And it's not a matter of being cordial, but it's just like you said.
It's just messy, and it's she's suspect. And like Phaedra said, I don't trust you.
Exactly.
I don't trust your motives. I don't know which direction you come from. So if I don't rock with that chick, you don't rock with that chick. And I think the thing that bothered me the most about the way Kenya did it, and Apollo, because Apollo was wrong. She told you, I don't want you having conversations with her without me.
Right.
And you completely went against the grain because you a man, this is that and the third. Sometimes you got to put that aside for the greater good of your marriage.
It's a pride thing. And
it really is. And it's crazy.
Pride has no place in relationships. It has no place when it comes to matters of the heart and love because you know, the Bible says pride comes before the fall. Oh, Ishanamakanda, should have bought a Honda. That's a word. So anyway,
that's a word.
You know, you better receive that. It's a hard lesson for a lot of people, but so in other words, we felt like Phaedra had every right to be upset. We felt like Apollo was just a little out of line.
Did he not turn them tables on her?
You know what? I think that's the other thing because when they had the conversation the last time about the dynamic between him and Kenya, I really thought that maybe now he got it. So to watch him again, it's like you're still not getting it. You're still missing the point.
And to me, which y'all saw later on in the episode, Apollo was spoken like a man who was prone to cheat. Sorry. And I think Phaedra knows it.
Well.
Moving on. Next topic is a sleepover remix.
Before we get there, I just want to say Cynthia looked amazing on the beach, you know, because
she had gained some weight. Ugly self.
She looked amazing.
She looked stupid.
Hater, table for one.
Check, please.
All right.
With her stupid stomach all out.
Okay, so can I say this? So, because we, they threw a surprise birthday party for Phaedra. We're not going to spend no time on that. But I just want to say, the whole time they had these little events and these little gatherings, and I'm looking around, I'm saying to myself, where the hell is everybody else at? Are they like, is it deserved? Like, what the... Is it Gilligan's Island? Because I'm confused. Like, where is everybody else? Where are all the other people? Like, are they the only ones?
Did they rent the whole island? I mean, other than the help, you don't see nobody else. The only person that got
money like that is probably maybe Candy. I don't know about
anybody
renting the island. I'm just saying. No tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade. But I'm trying to figure out where the hell is all the other people, the natives.
Oh, I mean something.
They done had a party with nobody around.
I ain't seen a waiter, a waitress, a doorman, an attendant.
Nobody.
I ain't seen nobody. So.
You know, bellhops. You know, maid.
Sure had a party with all 7 of them.
What you got a microphone for? Ain't but 7 of y'all. We can hear you.
Anyway.
Did that. Anyway. Did that. Moving
along. Slumber Party remix. I was kind of like, are you serious? Like, you want to have a good time, you want to bring everybody together, but you want to rehash something that didn't end well. Like, but I mean. It got a little touchy, but I think all in all it was okay. My biggest issue was with Nene.
Yes, but I don't. Here's what I say before we go into Miss Nene, because that's going to send us into a tangent. I think the intentions would have been good if the intentions really was to do it the way it should have been, asking fun questions, general questions, but you ask one general question and then you ask her to say, what's one thing about a couple that annoys you? Really?
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
And then it went left. It went completely left. And from that point on, it just stirred the pot.
Well, so here's the thing, and it's the thing, but there was a way that Nene could have answered that question without being offensive. I agree with what Todd said. It's not sometimes what you say, is how you say it. And it's so funny that this came up tonight because I posted that today on Facebook. Everything is about your delivery. You can say things to people and get your feelings across and your point across and stay true to what you're really trying to say without being offensive. And it kind of bothered me that Nene sometimes misses that, because to me that's growth and that's maturity.
Yes.
And that's about having tact. You know what I mean?
And can we say, I've always been a fan of Nene. I've always been a fan of Nene, and I don't think that's any secret. She has certain things about that reminds me of myself. Well, yeah. But she comes across really defensive, and we say it all the time. Nene can dish it out, but she cannot take it in.
She can't. And they asked somebody, who hit that on the head? I think Candy said that. She said that.
Candy says that all the time with a private can.
You need to be more open to criticism because you seem to like dishing it out, which is true. But when it comes back on you, you always flipping the script or trying to.
She will not talk about this Marlo situation.
And I don't even care about that. It's just to me, it's just like. When Todd told her, he said basically the same thing I said. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. She couldn't even receive that.
Nope.
Then you got to flip the script on somebody else. Sometimes be open about it.
First, you went hard at Portia because of what her comment. That's her sexual experience. If she thinks dudes hump slow, that's her.
And she just like she said, I made what her viewpoint was based on her experience. Her opinion is based on her experience. You can't. What can you say about that?
If you're offended by that, that's on you, Nene.
Oh, God,
that's on you. I need to polish my nails. Man hands, anyone?
You better go down there and
hands like I fix cars. I punch trees in my free time.
You will not.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be natural. I ain't put no polish on them. Whatever. Sorry.
You better go down and see Mama San and them.
Yes, God. You see the eyebrows. The eyebrow struggle is real.
You have boyfriend? You have boyfriend? You pretty girl. Oh, you pretty girl.
That's how they do. Mind your business. If I wasn't depressed about it before, I am now. Funny looking self. Anyway. So then the sleepover that never had, the sleepover remix, that goes right into...
before the next episode, because Greg and Peter got into it. And this is when the conversation first started off, I thought it was okay. And I guess it kind of, I don't know. Anyway, this whole conversation is going to segue right into the next episode of RHOA, because that's where they pick up at the argument, and it just kind of bothered me that it got to that point because they are friends, and I do feel like Greg should have just pulled him to the side, not hash things out and mix company, and also he shouldn't have let it fester that long because that's a lot of times that's what happens. It just escalates. Or because it was bottled up, it's 10 times worse than if he would have just said, "Hey, listen, I didn't like the way you approached my wife. It bothered me. I thought it was wrong." You know what I mean? Like you have to have respect for your friends, and that's how what real friends do. You know?
Yeah, because it was definitely one of those situations. I think Greg, he started out great, but it went, of course, it went left, and I don't think Peter would have had any problems receiving what Greg had to say
if his delivery was a little bit better.
Yeah, but it's like you started off with a great delivery, but then you crapped all over with, "I'm gonna let you have a pass. Don't ever charge my way." Really,
you sizing people up like, yeah, because to me that's when you took it to the next level. Now you know what I mean. It didn't have to go there.
It's weird. I'm a mess, honey.
The hair struggle is real.
The hair struggle, the eyebrow struggle, the nail struggle is real. I'm not doing nothing to myself in the grooming department until the week of my birthday, which is coming. Boo.
Okay,
April 10th. Really?
I was about to say 4th. I was thinking about Davon's birthday. I was about to say the 4th. That's all.
Oh.
Anyway.
I am offended.
My bad. So I took really crappy notes for some reason on that last episode. So I'm gonna do my best to get it together.
We're gonna wing it. See what happens. We're gonna wing it.
Well, okay. So I think I put Cynthia's right from the conversation that she was having with Greg before they actually met up with Nene. What she was having with Peter before they actually met up with Nene and Greg.
I ignored that part of the show.
Well, I only said it because she said a lot of things that made sense to me about having respect and saying things a certain way, and you know them being friends. And I have to agree with that. Like I don't have a problem with my friends pulling me to the side. Listen, I didn't like that, or I thought you was a little out of pocket.
But that's what friends should do.
Don't try me though. Don't try me because we can be friends, but I'm gonna get you together. Just saying.
Just complete side note. I love you, Todd. I love you.
Oh my God.
Call me, okay?
He's half married.
He ain't all the way married.
You know what?
He fair game.
See.
Until they jump the broom.
Oh my God.
He is fair game. I love you, Todd.
Oh God.
You give me life.
All right. Oh, and I also did note that I thought that Nene's apology was a little half-assed. When they were actually on the island and she apologized, I thought it was half-assed, like, I'm sorry, but not really. Which, and in the first place, is no good apology at all. But when she apologized at the dinner, I thought that was sincere and I thought that was genuine.
I think the same thing. She was really, I don't know, maybe because they were drunk on the island. She was real extra in the room making faces. It was, yeah. When she put the thing in her, whatever she was eating, popcorn, peanuts, something, she stuck it in her mouth with.
Yeah, that was doing them.
Really, Nene?
Doing the most.
I don't even give you the side. I'll give you the one eye.
Okay. And I noted down because I think it goes right from that to the meeting they had with Portia.
That was just funny.
It was funny because it's like
she's so extra. Really, girl? Your own dressing room and top billing. Who is you? Who is you?
I was like, come back down to earth because I don't know where you at. You gone.
She probably asked for M&Ms when all the blue was taken out of her. I only want the M&Ms if the blue ones is gone.
Oh my God.
I only like the brown M&Ms.
And 12 dozen roses, 6 yellow and 6 red or some craziness like that from a girl anyway.
She asked for Kabbalah water.
No, girl, bye. You better get this deer park and sit down somewhere and sit down.
I need my name in lights. Portia was on the absolute most. She had her diva all the way turned up. You asked for all this, you can't even come to rehearsals. Get your life, Portia. You about to miss your one opportunity.
You know what?
Because baby girl can't sing.
And that's the thing that gets me because, you always have to be careful when you mixing friends and business. But I like the fact that Candy is somebody who does try to give people the opportunity to do things that they may not otherwise have an opportunity to do. But you have to be really careful with that because obviously we saw how it went wrong with her and Kim. Yeah. So I think she was trying to do it right this time.
And I think she was really burned by that.
Oh, she said it. She was
definitely burned by that.
She was.
Because Kim was dead.
Anyway, we're not even gonna.
I'm not even going to.
Right. She's not even going to grace our.
We're not even going to go because she. Anyway, I can't stand that girl. We say a lot. We have to.
So I wanted to speak to this because I I just want to say, as far as the whole bitch comment, Nene calling Peter a bitch. I have to say, even though we said this in past recaps, I do agree with her point that Peter needs to stay out of the women's business.
Yes, Patricia.
I understand that and I agree. But it goes back to saying things a certain way, especially and having respect for your friends. You know, because anytime you call a man a bitch, I think that's probably one of the worst things that you can call a man. And even saying, I felt like you was acting like one, that's still offensive because people only see the word bitch.
Yes.
So
I when Candy said Cynthia ain't gonna say nothing, I was right with you, Candy, because you're not just gonna call my man no bitch in my face. You know, while I'm standing there.
At first, I was like, Cynthia, she probably scared, but then I think to myself, I think Cynthia's kind of reserved, and I think she recognized that sometimes you have to take a step back and let things calm down, take a moment, and then come back and say, you know what, listen, I didn't like this, and obviously the dinner went better than when they talked about it right at that moment.
You know, I'm not a rational thinker.
I would have addressed it too.
What you said about it?
Okay.
I go completely from 0 to 10. What?
Okay.
I know hood rapper. Don't push me. Don't push me.
Not too far from it.
Really?
I think that was pretty much the highlight of the 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I like the fact they did say show Candy going back to high school and once again giving back or whatever.
Hey, Mr. Brent.
Oh my God, that was his name.
He was so cute.
That was his real name.
That was his name.
It was Brent. That was our principal's name.
Was it?
Oh my God, yeah.
That wasn't his name on the show?
No, I was saying.
What was his name on the show?
I didn't get it.
What's his name, Mr. Brent, today? Hey, Principal Brent at Candy School.
What's this whole? What was Portia lying when she said she didn't have a cell phone? I hope to God she was lying when she said she didn't have a cell phone because I was confused.
I was gonna say he took everything.
You bought a house.
He took everything, girl.
Trinity got a house line.
You should go get your Boost Mobile or something. She was like, put her number in my phone.
She better get an old rotary or something like that. I don't know. Get an email.
Better get you some pigeons.
She probably got a computer.
Better train you some pigeons, honey. You done bought a house, ain't got no cell phone for the man to put the number in, child. Better learn to send up an SOS smoke signal. No cell phone in 2014.
Telegraph. You better learn how to send some messages.
Yes, God.
Yeah, so
that turned me.
I think that's pretty much
That's it for them.
So moving right along to Basketball Wives, and this is the perfect way for us to segue. Of course, we're gonna be doing the last 2 episodes of Basketball Wives as well. So I'm sorry, laughing. In honor of the iJammy that Drea gave Sunday, we thought that we would do the episode in our shades because that's the shade.
All day. Because you know when you get an iJammy like that, you got to cover that up. You got to put your diva shades on.
I sleep in shades. I go to work in shades. I go to the bathroom in shades.
What you're not going to do is have me walk around with an iJammy like that.
You will not see my eye like that. So
yes. Moving. Ooh.
I wrote stuff like Sunday, shut the hell up.
Look, I wrote Sunday. Who asked you Sunday? Mommy Wop.
She was like really working my nerves. Like they had just got there. Yes. She already going in. And first of all, Drea and Malaysia. Well, I don't know about Malaysia. She seemed a little okay. Drea was 4 for points. Drea was 4 for points. I'm sorry.
Drea was turned down for what, Drea? Turned down for what? She was drunk the whole time they was in Palm Springs.
And hold on, that's okay because we want to move quickly. We already at 18 minutes. So let's just say. Jackie instigated that whole damn thing.
Yes, she did.
Really? I was like, really, Jackie?
All I kept saying the whole episode was, what the hell conversation was Jackie a part of?
You know what?
When she recap a conversation. About her?
I'm mad I didn't get to see Drea sock Sunday in the face, though. I wish they wouldn't have cut that. I'm going to have to go on freaking Bravo.com and see if they have an unedited clip or something because I need to see. Sunday got what she deserved.
And gonna say, what happened?
Hose that run up, get done.
Jackie say, what happened?
That burns me up. I be like,
you was sitting right there, Jackie.
I was sitting there eating my grapes and all of
a sudden, whore.
Right.
When you orchestrated that whole thing, Sunday was doing the most.
And she got what she deserved. You can have an argument and you can throw jazz, but you don't bring people's kids into the mix.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Especially not when yours have pictures of them with penis on camera.
All I need is
you are not.
You are not allowed. Listen, I think I was so fired up. That's probably the most I've ever been fired up in one of these BBW whatever show because you don't talk about people's kids, and it's not so much as you. You are not one to talk. You live in a glass house, boo boo.
And you throwing stones, like
you throwing mad stones. Don't bring my. You can talk. You can call me everything. You call me all kinds of nasty whores. But what you better not do is ever bring my son into a conversation. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to take your head off your shoulders. I'm gonna have
one good one.
I'm gonna have to take your head off. That's just a low blow. It's extremely low, and it takes a conversation extremely low. I might put you under the jail. I might put you 6 feet under.
She got socked good. Yes, Lord, we're going to pray for steak and all the red meat in the world because Sunday sure needed a couple of them to put on that eye.
I hope you got some good makeup, honey. Don't use that Wet n Wild. You better get you some Maybelline CoverGirl. Something, some Bare Essentials.
I was so proud to see Drea step up like that because, sometimes I get so frustrated for her, but I also get upset with her because although I know she can't fight, I want to see her stand up for herself.
Yeah, I'm really tired of all the Drea hate. Can we just retire that?
I have to.
Can we retire all the Drea conversation about her personal life and her past? I
have to agree.
Because I'm sure if your resume was public,
and Sunday's a hypocrite.
It would be frowned upon.
She's a hypocrite. At the end of the dinner, when they all sat down to have dinner or whatever, she said some real stuff or whatever about people being haters and dragging you down, but. I couldn't get with it from her because I still feel like you a hater.
You was a hater.
The very next morning.
The very thing you were saying that people doing, we got to rise above is what you were
doing the whole time.
Sunday talk like a DC hood rat. I've been listening to her. She talks like a DC hood joint. Sorry, DC. I'm from Virginia.
And that was actually the last episode, or was there one that I just didn't take notes for?
We didn't take a lot of notes in this conversation, but I think the only other significant thing we could talk about is at the mud run, how they all came together and broke.
I didn't take much episodes on that. Okay, so let's just the mud run was good because they were able to put some stuff aside. British and Brandy, British and Malaysia. Great. So that was good. I understood to a certain degree why Andrea might have felt a little slighted by Brandy's comment, but I didn't think it was that serious because I did understand where Brandy was coming from.
Me too.
Even though it surprised me that she said it, but I think what bothered her more was kind of going back to the whole conversation Jackie had with her about Orlando.
Was the way
it came out from someone else and not from her. But then, why would you just? I don't know. I don't think it was a huge deal. Though.
It was Sunday and Jackie being messy.
Yeah.
Drea didn't bring it up. They did.
That's true. She would have never even known.
And what was she would have never known about what if Jackie hadn't said something to her when they went to lunch or whatever. Again, it was them being messy, trying to have some. Okay, this beef is ended. Let me create another one. Jackie, I can't with you if I ever see you in the street.
You know what? That's right. Because I didn't take notes on this episode. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have meant to do it, but. Okay, so the mud run, that was cool, whatever they made up or whatever. And I just hope that Dre's able to work through that because I didn't think it was a huge deal. I didn't think it was something to blow out of proportion.
But she took it too personal. But hopefully they can get past that.
Right, because I actually like Brandy. So, I think the other thing I really want to skip to because we had 22 minutes already is the conversation. Jackie and Shani and Drea. Can I just say, I kind of liked Shani at first because I thought she kept it real. The first episode, the first. Season when when she made some appearances or whatever. But in this season, you have officially become another Drea hater. Like,
yes, God.
I don't know. That's why when Drea was like,
"Why are you so angry?"
Oh my God, is you mad or not? Because you got played like to jump off.
Yes, God. I mean, I believe you in fact did sleep with his friend.
And
I do believe you to get along, girl.
And Jackie, you shady. You set that up, and it wasn't necessary. And Shani, you're a hater. I'm sorry. We call him like we see them.
Sorry,
you're on the list.
Fatty.
And she's not an ugly girl. I mean, I think she's really cute, and I think she dresses okay. I'm just like, but why you hating on Dre? You just another one. You another hater, and I don't know how you can believe and buy everything your mom says when you know she's delusional. She's crazy.
Cologne smells nice.
Get your life. That's that. I don't know. It's a mix. It's probably on my watch. It's a mixture of everything.
Is it your euphoria again?
Yes, God. Get your. It's my essence.
Oh, excuse me.
Or Jay-Z Gold. A little something, a little Apollo Green. You never know. Did I say Apollo?
I let my natural Firmo.
I totally meant Polo.
I don't know what you meant.
I think I said Apollo.
Yeah, I let my natural pheromone sink the air.
I don't want that Apollo stuff, I don't want to go to jail.
Yes, God.
You know what they do to people like me. Listen, I'm too pretty to go to jail.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. I went to jail one time. They pulled me over because they said I didn't make a turn or something when I was supposed to make a turn. They pulled me over. Let me tell you, I ain't never been so humiliated in my life. They put them handcuffs on me. I was like, oh my God. Not me. Sharon went to jail with their jacket all drawn up around the shoulders. I ain't want to sit on the ground.
Writing letters home, child by.
Yeah, it
Poor
was
thing,
a
poor
horrible
thing.
experience. I went to
At least you was an
BBW.
adult when you went to jail.
Yeah. She just a hood rat who she just want to do hood rat things with her friends sometimes.
So what? I went to juvie.
Oh my God.
Okay, we are not gonna have John Hood confession. Don't judge my life. Jesus saves.
So anyway, y'all pray for Sunday Eye.
Pray for
I think we're gonna just kind of wrap it up right here because we had like 25 minutes. Y'all listen, stay tuned. One of my shows is coming back. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but Married to Medicine is coming back, premiere on Sunday. I cannot wait. I miss Quad and I miss Mariah. I'm kind of sad because I heard they had a falling out throughout all the times they were off season.
I live for that show.
But I really hope that they get back together because they were like the
two peas in a pod.
What? And they fed off each other. I
really
live for them. So
we'll see.
We hope they get it together. But this reunion, I haven't seen. I'm waiting for the Blood, Sweat, and Heels reunion too. Even though we haven't talked much about the show, but you know.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk much about them because they really didn't give us much to talk about. But I think the reunion is gonna give.
Hello, it's gonna give.
The reunion is gonna give.
That keeps on giving.
Oh yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna finish these drinks and lay it down. It's past my bedtime. Well, his.
We out.
Bye.